Yo, Kristen, hello. Nicely used up all my medals, alright. Trelly, hello, how are you? So I have some reroll dice to spare, and I was looking at the battle conditions, and it seems like we are going to be having Knockback Resistance today. Yeah, I'm doing good. Just had dinner, had a really nice duck for dinner today. So anyway, there's going to be Knockback Resistance today, and I'm using Pulsar Harvester with project funding. So because of the Knockback Resistance, I think it would be nice to roll in Can I actually roll in that? Yeah, I think I can remove Shockwave Size and roll in Knockback Force. And that should help mitigate some of the negative effects of Knockback Resistance. Because with Tank Ultimate, the ranged enemies are going to be like clustered in between the tanks. And so once my black hole falls off, the ranged enemies are going to get a shot off at me. So yeah, I think we go with Shockwave Size. No, wait, we roll out Shockwave Size. Do I actually need landmine? Yeah, we can keep landmine radius. We put in knockback force into this. Right? So I think it would help from taking chip damage. Later on in the run, my chain lightning damage is basically nothing. So yeah, let's try it out. We see how we go with it. It might not do anything for my wave count, but we have the reroll dice, might as well try it. Andre, hello, how are you? Streaming while you're not asleep. What's up? Duck, yeah, Charlie, that was really good, Duck. Let me see if I can show a picture of the duck. It was beautiful. Let me airdrop it to my laptop. Ah, okay, I got the picture. Let me put it in here. Can I put it in here? Why can't I share a picture of my duck? Oh, I got the knockback force. Nice. Okay, let's keep this. So let's take a screenshot of that because HEIC can't be viewed. Okay, we capture that. Can I paste it in here? We go to the Finder. There is the screenshot. Found it. Okay. There. Check out that duck, guys. Holy shit. Look at how juicy it is. And I'm a terrible photographer. Right? Look at how juicy it is. Oh my goodness. Let's put it in here. Yummy duck. It looks so good, right? Holy shit. Alright. Shadow Saber, hello, how are you? I'm good, thank you. Thank you for asking. Peter, hello. Yeah, coming from all Clouded's. Clouded's voice is soothing too, man. Yeah, it was so good, guys. Oh, I'm really happy. Had such a good dinner today. Okay, so we have our Anti-Cube Portal rolled with Knockback Force. I don't think I need to re-roll this out at the end of the run because in tier 21 we have Knockback Resistance anyway. So whatever, just put that in. Now, Should I try hard in tournament? I don't think it will make much difference, but you know, we can try because we have the reroll dice. And the plan is, if we try, we reroll this 3 substats for Chain Lightning Chance and the 2 Poison Swarm substats, or 2 Inner Landmine substats. What do you guys think? Kristen, should I reroll? 154 million reroll dice. 155 million reroll dice. Do you think I have enough to roll this and roll it back after the tournament? Richard, you think that 154 million is a lot, but Kristen spent 80 million reroll dice and he still got over 500 million. It should be enough. Okay, let's do that, right? So we do Chain Lightning Chance. Wait, do I have Chronofield speed reduction? Yes, I do have that. Okay. We do Chain Lightning Chance. We do Poison Swarm duration, Poison Swarm cooldown. Now, would Black Hole duration and Black Hole cooldown help? What would I get if I had a larger black hole? No, a longer black hole. Currently 37 seconds. If I brought it to 41 seconds, 46. I mean, okay, if I can get 2 black hole substats, I would be happy with that as well. Because if I get the black hole duration and black hole cooldown, this is what I can do. My current black hole is 37 seconds. Plus 4 seconds, that gives me 41 seconds. With the black hole cooldown, I get 46 seconds, which means I have 5 seconds of downtime. And for that 5 seconds, it's exactly covered by my Thunderbot. So then I've got like permanent control, or a permanent form of stunts on them. Okay, so we try that. IOM quantity, IOM cooldown, I don't think we need that. My IOM is not good. So yeah, let's see what we get first. Okay. Don't ask Christian, he's always going to nerf my account. It's not the... Oh, okay, so it was the black hole cooldown. So then I think we ignore the Poison Swarm substats. Since Poison Swarm damage is bad. And we try the black hole substats. And that way we have a lot of control today. Granted, black hole is not going to do anything for tank ultimate. I guess some percent damage wouldn't hurt, but more importantly, the ranged enemies would have a harder time hitting me. So it should be less chip damage. Richard, those flashing green substats make me think you're a hacker. Richard, this so much salt from you. Oh my goodness. Look at my duck. Don't feel salty. Look at my duck. Alright, black hole duration. Okay. Oh, Chain Lightning Chance is not coming. And you know what, let's do this because I've got the bot plus, right? So we just chuck in the Poison Swarm cooldown one as well. In case we get that, we just keep that. Where's the rice with that duck? Oh, we had some other dishes. There was some beef tartare. I had like some tofu dish. Some bread. It's like Hong Kong fusion kind of food. Really, really nice. Really, really nice. It's been a while since I had Asian food in Melbourne, which I think is nice. Andre says, Christian, go wipe your butt in the forest with that poison ivy leaf. Christian, better yet, jump into the poison swamp and wipe your butt. So we're trying hard today, right? So let's change the topic. We put Tryhard Legends Tournament. Okay. Oh, we got the Chain Lightning chance. All right. Let's lock this. Just so I remember, we need these 3 substats to be GT bonus, GT duration, GT cooldown. Is it GT cooldown? So we keep this GT bonus, GT duration, GT cooldown. Yes. Okay, so we take the new substats. And it only costs like 1 point something million reroll dice. Nice. Dimension core. Okay, so I've also tried hard earlier. I wrote in cash bonus and cash per wave on project funding, as well as my Pulsar Harvester. Okay. So now we have got an answer for Knockback Resistance. We have a lot more damage. Well, we have more Chain Lightning chance. I wouldn't say a lot more damage. We have more Black Hole cooldown. So we have a better Black Hole. And yeah, okay. So now in terms of the bot setup, we're going 40 seconds duration, max echoing shot, max maximum power, max bonus. And then with the remainder, we go for Thunderbot. And there's no attack speed battle condition, but well, overcharge is still a problem, so we go with the attack speed slow. Right. Now the chips, attack ally scout. I have 74 chips to spare, so I guess we get whatever it is. We just dump it into the scout chip. Okay, and this is about as good as I can make my account, right? So cash bonus at 4.54 now. Health regen. I mean, we don't need to care about this tab. This tab is completely go boxed. Okay, there's tank ultimate, so let's gem rush this. Okay, we just put in a random lab for now. Okay. So, let me lower my lab speed so that I don't run out of reroll dice later. And I need to inform my guildies that I'm joining the tournament, and then we will start the tournament. So go to the bracket check. Okay, going. Oh shit, I need to update the game. Whoops. App Store. Who knew that we need... What is in the updates for today? Do we know what are in the updates for today? Okay, so now this is open. Let's put it back. Okay, so we are back. Let's just double check everything. Oh right, yes. I forgot. We need to change our range. We will be using, I think 50-meter range would be okay for now. We can always increase it during the run. So with 50-meter range, I think we want 1.8 on shockwave size. You know what, I can actually just do this within the run. Yeah. Okay, now I need to start the run because I did tell my guildies that I'm going. So 50-meter range for today, about the same as 48 meters. So I would need to increase my shockwave size. What shockwave size should I use? 43 is 1.60. So let's go with 1.8 on shockwave size for now. Shadow, it's just a small update from the 3rd. Fix an issue where locked into another. Oh, okay. Okay, thanks for that, Shadow. See what happens when I don't focus, yeah. Whoops. So let me check the bracket. 17 people have joined. I need to do the Thunderbot micro thing. So now Black Hole is at 41 seconds. So bots, Thunderbot, we off that. I need to pause the game when, let's see, 50 minus 41 is 9 seconds. Okay, when there's 9 seconds remaining. Ten seconds, 9 seconds. Okay, 9 seconds remaining. Thunderbot goes on. Thunderbot lasts for 5 seconds. And then once Thunderbot is off, the Black Hole comes on. Yeah, that sounds right. Thanks for joining the stream, Clouded. Why are we housemates, Clouded? If I don't beat you after all of this, I really suck. Well, Christian, you didn't use your farming build today. I just checked your position before I did the stream. I know you were trying hard today. 3,000-ish waves. I'm not beating you, man. More and more people doing tier 21 over 4.5k waves. I got 3 douches in your bracket today. Haha. 26 out of 30. Let me tell the guildies. This is taking quite a while to fill up, huh? Well, let's just let it play out first. True, I swapped Primordial Collapse for Harmony Conductor. Oh shit, did I use Harmony Conductor? Yes, I did. Okay. Yeah. So, Kristen, yesterday, I was trying the milestones. In tier 21, I made it to about 50 AD HP before I died for the utility. This was the damage breakdown. So, look at my inner landmine damage, man. Insane. No, after that, I did the tier 20 utility. And I went to 4.1k waves. This was about 500 AD health. Look at the damage. Oh my god. 3 times my chain lightning damage. IOM damage is insane. Look at my poor poison swamp, man. Did you manage to complete tier 20 yesterday? I'm sure you could have completed tier 20. Is it full? Yes, okay, it's full. Full. Okay, now I can close Discord. But you didn't manage to complete it? Wow. What wave did you end up at? So this was the build that I was using for the milestone yesterday. Yeah, I died to an overcharge as well. It was pretty unfortunate. It just came and then bang, 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 and then I died. It's the dumbest thing ever. I guess having like a completely decked out duration on Thunderbolt would have been better. No idea. But once again, my smart missiles... If I turn this off, can I see my smart missiles now? No. So I figured out how to work around this. First, the game is really dumb. You have to turn on everything. Okay? And then once you turn on everything, you turn off Golden Tower, Black Hole Spotlight, Poison Swamp, and Chronofield. And then you will see your smart missiles. From here, you turn off the smart missiles. And why isn't it working now? Oh, and Death Wave. And then you turn on smart missiles. No, it's not working now. Damn it. It doesn't work anymore, guys. Now if I turn this off, no, it doesn't work. Oh man, I guess I got lucky before. But let's try it again. We turn on everything. Okay, now I can see everything except my smart missiles. Then I turn off Death Wave, GT, Chronofield, Poison Swamp, and Spotlight. Right, and then now if I turn off my smart missiles, I will see the big green explosions. Okay, and then I can turn off my black hole and turn on the smart missiles, and then I should see both. No, I don't. Ah, damn it. I give up. Should I see the green explosions or the missiles flying? I don't even know, man. I want to see the explosions though. It's unfortunate. Oh well, let's just leave it like this for now. You died to overcharge at 4616 waves. Damn. I thought you would have gotten further than that though, Kristen. The enemy health must have been like AE by 4616 waves. Yeah, so before that, I was not able to kill the tanks enough. Well, I wasn't killing the tanks fast enough before that. And it was quite unfortunate because a saboteur came and it disabled my spotlight. Now, why the hell is my spotlight on when I switched off the toggle for spotlight? Toggle, we turn on spotlight. And then we turn off the spotlight. And then we turn off the smart missiles. No. So let's just try everything again. We turn everything on, and then we turn off the Death Wave, turn off the Chronofield, turn off GT, Poison Swamp, and Spotlight. Now we will see our smart missiles, but we won't see the explosions. But then when I turn off the smart missiles, I will see the explosions but not the missiles. So now I keep it like this, and then I just turn off my black hole. Yeah, okay, and then now I can see my green explosions without the worms. Richard, see, hacking again, terrible. Yeah, this is what we have to do in order to see our smart missiles. High stone investment for a lack of visual utility. This is what the game provides. Now, and spotlight cannot be turned off, obviously, because I can still see my spotlight beams. Like, you know, for those of you doing IT, I'm pretty sure it's because they overlaid the spotlight over it, which is why you can see the spotlight. But then what I don't understand is why when I switch off my smart missiles, I can see the explosions, but I can't see the missiles. Let's check out the bracket. Oh, right, 1800, we check out the bracket. I think we can even go for 2.0 on the shockwave size later on in the run. Some spaghetti code. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that the code is, you know, it's exactly what I would do because I don't have a coding background. I would have just asked AI to code stuff for me. But then AI coding is, I don't know, must have spaghettified it somehow. Now, do I have my poison swarm stun on? That's important. Yes, okay, I do. Now, I think that once we get to around the, I guess 2.6k region, I'm going to raise my range to 60 meters and then use 2.0, 2.2 on my shockwave size. And the reason why I want 60 meters is just for a bit more distance so that the tanks will take a bit longer to reach me. And by then, I think we would still have the inner landmine explosions all the time, so it shouldn't be too bad. I don't think they are on-off toggles, rather it just dims the visuals and sets foreground or background priority. You are probably right, Peter. Yeah, I have no idea about all of this kind of things. But, you know, clearly the spotlight toggle is not working. So I am guessing that there is some interaction between those two. Cold? Hello, how are you? Oh, and yeah, Yellow, how are you? So Peter, what wave did you get to today for your tournament? I guess I will be at your wave count minus about 50 to 100 waves. So now I'm hoping that for today's tournament, let me browse the Tourney results and see who I know. Okay, over Buzzy got 3.2k waves. I'm nowhere near over Buzzy. But we have been in the same bracket as Ghetto before, and Ghetto got to 3086 waves. So if I minus off 150 waves, that will be 2930 waves. So I'm expecting about 2.9k waves today. I think Christian got 3058 waves. Yeah, so I think 2.9k. We should aim for 2.9k waves. Anyone closer to me that I can see? You haven't ran your tournament yet. All right. Well, then I guess you can see what my wave count is, and you'll probably do about 100 waves better. I'm guessing you'll be close to 3,000. Okay, Tech's got 2.6k waves. Yeah, too many people. Well, I think 2.9k would be okay. Code, yeah, this is tournament. Wait. Yes, this is tournament. I'm in the tournament at the moment. So we are, we've got 2.9k spotlight bonus today. Got a bit more spotlight bonus because before I started the stream, I gem rushed the Echo Labs for ultimate weapons and attack. They were about 800 gems away, so might as well get it. I'm still a fair bit ahead of you now that you are I'm back to whaling. Peter, didn't you beat me the last tournament? You got a bit more than me. I think I was about 100 waves below you. Honestly, like the stones that I've been spending have not been very efficiently spent, so I might have been getting a lot more stones, but just know that they are not very efficient from a spending perspective. That 7,000 stones which I put into smart missiles, if I had put that into IOM, I think it would have been a lot stronger, just given how much IOM damage is. But then I think at the end of the day, I would like a build where all my ultimate weapons are sort of at the same damage, and they are all working together to do some damage here and there. So with that in mind, like because of that stones that I put into my smart missiles, I have decided to put in some stones into my IOM, and I want it to be the same as my poison swamp in terms of the damage. So 597x damage and +4. So that is my next goal, and I think I can achieve it with the tournament rewards from this month. 2 more clicks into IOM plus, and another, like, I don't know, 3-4 clicks into damage, and we will be there. Richard, wait, am I whaling again? What do you mean? I'm not a whale. I just spend money on the game. Defense 77.7%. I would have cared more about defense percent, except that I think by the time we get to like 2.8k waves, I'm not tanking a hit from the overcharge, so it doesn't really make sense for me to pump up that stat. If I could tank overcharge and I had more HP, then probably, but by 2.9k waves, I'm like trillions of health remaining. Cole, have I invested in enemy labs? Yes. So my tank enemy health is maxed out. I think fast enemy speed is also maxed out. Fast enemy health is at level 20. I think boss health is at level 20. Fast enemy health, I think, no, ranged enemy health level 10, protector health level 10, thereabouts. I think those labs are pretty good, especially in the later part of Legends. Once we have gotten, our main workshop go boxed, it's very difficult to squeeze out more damage. So then doing those percent enemy health labs would help a lot with just reducing the overall amount of health that enemies have. I think once I'm done with like the echo labs, I'll probably just lab in those battle condition labs, and for each of them just get like, you know, the first 1/3 of them, the first 1/3 of the levels completed, and that would just help in all aspects of the tournament. They should add fleet labs, expensive and long ones. I wouldn't want the labs to be long, Richard. I want the labs to be very expensive. Expensive to the point where you would have to, you would have to save up for like a few days of coin just to be able to lab those labs. I want the game to be challenging like that, but I don't want them to take very long. So like we save up a lot of coin, we finally get that lab, we lab it labs quite quickly, and in the meantime we can then just put in some filler labs from like the earlier game stuff, you know, those long ones. But I want the new labs to be fast and expensive. I heard the green machine trying to get to 98%, but it's marginal gains for him that make a difference. Yeah, Peter. So Greeny, you know, I think he's trying to... At the end of the day, we would all want 98% defense so that we can actually do the higher tier dissonant runs. Right now, I think you have to start the run with like close to 98% defense, otherwise your wall is just basically one shot. Also add fleet types to Swamp Ren. So Richard, this is my take on Swamp. So different ultimate weapons do different things, and Poison Swamp damage is good, right? Poison Swamp damage, nowadays it's not buffed by Amplify Bot, so maybe that's why the damage is low. But if you look at Poison Swamp Death Creep, Poison Swamp damage increases per tick based on your base damage. The problem with this for me is that it's going to take time to ramp up the damage. And when it comes to fleets, if we are talking about commanders, they are going to buff enemies around them, so they have to die very quickly. If we are talking about overcharge, you know, time again is not on our side. They need to die quickly. So even if the developers buff the Poison Swamp damage, and yeah, Poison Swamp damage might be our top damage ultimate weapon, it doesn't change the fact that it takes time to destroy those enemies. And if the enemies can sit in our Poison Swamp, and our Poison Swamp does taking damage, that is good. But I don't think that alone is going to solve our problem with fleets, because fleets require burst damage and Poison Swamp doesn't provide that. Bonzos, hello, how are you? Good morning to you. Watching this level of tower is awesome insight. Oh, thank you very much, Maka, and I hope you enjoy it. How are you today? Is it bad to go all in Poison Swamp and Death Creep? So I think I basically just answered your question. It's not bad, and you should definitely play the game the way you want. But what I would say is that Poison Swamp damage is severely underperforming compared to the other ultimate weapons currently. And I think it's because of Mbot Plus. Currently Mbot Plus buffs Smart Missiles and Inner Landmines more than it does Chain Lightning and Poison Swamp. So, you know, my Poison Swamp has more damage, has a larger ultimate weapon plus than my Inner Landmines, right, by a significant amount. But then if we look at the damage breakdown, Poison Swamp damage is way lower than my other three ultimate weapons, right? So lower than Chain Lightning by a factor of like 1000, 8 times less than Smart Missiles, 30 times less 300 times less than 3,000 times less than my inner landmine damage. So if you wanted to go for it, by all means, it's probably just not that efficient in terms of stones, I guess. Peter, no, I have not. I'm just around the ATS lifetime coin. Imagine how difficult it's going to be when they make new tiers. Oh, I can't wait for that, no. I would love for... So, in my mind, let's say they launched tier 22, 23, 24. I would want... At my current stage of progression, a good level of balancing would be for me to be able to only do about 2,500 waves in tier 22 with a tournament setup. That is how difficult I think I would want the tiers to be. Actually, no, you know what? I think I would want it to be such that I can only get to wave 1000-ish in tier 22. Because that would mean that like those at the top with like double my damage and stuff, they could probably only get to about 2,500 waves. And it would be a challenge for all of us. And what I don't want is that they introduce these 3 new tiers and within like 2 months, people at the top, they have already cleared everything. That would be really boring, I think. AKZ, hello, how are you? Mike, hello, how are you? Can I ask for an explanation for Mbot Plus? I thought the bullet procs will increase chain lightning. Mike, so, okay, let's pull up the bots. Okay, so Amplify bot by nature is going to proc. So if I had one damage from one bullet, it's going to do 15.5 damage when I fire it under my Amplify bot. With Echoing Shot, my tower bullets are going to count 12 times. So I would fire 12 bullets at 15.5 damage each with my Amplify bot. Ultimate weapon projectiles are also boosted by a factor of a third. So if I fired off 12 chain lightnings, instead of firing 12 chain lightnings, it would count as... Sorry, if I fired off 1 chain lightning, instead of buffing it up to be 12 chain lightnings, it would only buff it up to be 4 chain lightnings. I think that is how it works. No, hang on, sorry. Let's correct that. So the reason why I'm hesitant about that is because it says ultimate weapon projectiles are also boosted. So what are projectiles? Ultimate weapon projectiles. I don't think chain lightning is an ultimate weapon projectile. Maybe inner landmines are a projectile, so that's why they are buffed up by a factor. But I don't think chain lightning is a projectile, right? It's like a spell because we are casting 9 chain lightnings. I don't know. They are not very clear about that. Yeah, they don't say it over here. I don't know. But I do think that there could be a chance that it actually counts as 4 chain lightnings instead of 1 with Mbot Plus. But I think why Smart Missiles and IOM ends up doing more damage is mainly because they have better amplification. So chain lightning would spread shock, right, which does more damage to the enemies the more hits that we get. However, each consecutive chain lightning does not additively stack more damage, whereas for smart missiles and inner landmines they do via chrono jump or just via smart missile amplification. Antonio, hello, how are you? Why are you guys investing in ILM Plus? So I've invested more into smart missiles than into ILM Plus. ILM Plus is good in terms of the damage throughput that it provides. We can check out the damage stats at the end of this run, and most likely it's going to be the case that ILM is going to be my highest source of damage. Oh, so the bullet count does not count for procs. Yeah, that is what I'm not sure about. I don't think so. Because technically it's saying that we fire the same one bullet, but instead of registering as one bullet, the game registers it as 9 bullets. So I don't think it's going to, like, you know, knock back the enemy 9 times. I don't think it's going to proc 9 bound shots. I'm not sure if that's true. They don't really say it very clearly in the patch notes, but it would be great if they could clarify it for us. Kosaw, if they add more tiers, wouldn't they have to add more levels to health and damage when they're already at 6,000 levels? Do you think they would add another 1,000 levels? It wouldn't hurt if they did, but even if they did and it cost a lot of coin, it's basically free for all of us because we have very high free upgrades nowadays, right? My free upgrade in farm runs is something like 280%, 270, 280%. So what's it going to take? It's like 300 waves and I would have go boxed all of those new upgrades that we could get. So I don't think they would touch the workshop. I think they would increase the enhancement caps. I think there would be some other form of damage and health multipliers that we would get from some other source. I'm not sure where. Maybe a rework to Black Hole Plus would give us more damage. Maybe it would synergize with Death Wave Plus or Death Wave. But it would be interesting to see. Okay, so the wording is weird. Why couldn't they say bullet damage is increased by that factor? And ultimate... You know what, Mike? That is a very good point. And in that way that you have written it, it's very clear. I guess there is, you know what they say, right? If you can't convince people, you confuse them. So rather than try to convince us of what's happening, they just confuse the community. And more likely, they probably also don't exactly know how it's working because of how spaghettified the code is, probably. Which is exactly what Richard said, right? My guess is that they don't even know how Bot Pass is supposed to work. I wouldn't be surprised, honestly. And not that I mind. I think the fun part about this game, well, one of the joys of this game is figuring out what bugs there are and exploiting it. Well, not exploiting it, but like making it work for you. Because if this game ran super smoothly, I don't think the community would be as interactive with one another. You know? If the explanations in the game were crystal clear, we wouldn't have to band together and, oh, I think this is good. Oh, I've tested this and it doesn't do very well. And like someone else tests a different thing, and we come to a conclusion that yeah, this is the way it's supposed to be played. You know, I think that is the fun part about this game. So yeah, in a way, the spaghettification is good for us. It's good for the community, I guess. Oh, and wow, we have quite a lot of people in the stream today. So hello everybody, how are you all today? Plenty of stuff improved lately, but some things don't change. Really, did they improve anything lately? Oh right, I'm supposed to check the bracket. Okay, come on, good bracket, fingers crossed. Let's go. KG, come on. Okay, we can beat this guy. When it's loading so long, it's giving me a bit of anxiety. Okay, we can beat this guy. Okay, we can beat this guy. Nah, this 1762, I think we are safe, right? Like, you ended before interest sprint was done. Toopster. Okay, this is safe. Yes, sir. Okay, this is safe. We check all those with like multiples of 10. Because they could have been lurking for a bit. Okay. Okay. So I think we are safe, right? KG is strong, but I think we beat KG. Heckler and Coach is also strong, but I think we beat them. And Caster, we beat them. Yeah, I think we are safe. Okay. Nice. Nice. Christian, please let it be a hard bracket. Ah, come on. We've got the luck on our side today. You know, we try hard. The game rewards people who try hard. I didn't even need to waste those reroll dice after all. But for science, right? We're going to be testing. What did I get last tournament? I think the tournament battle conditions are quite similar today. Last tournament I got to 2877 waves. So the goal today would be 2878 and above. Game performance is much better on my emulator. Oh, okay. Kosa says having bugs is what makes it fun. Yeah, I agree with that. Unless the bug is like, you know, your game crashes and stuff. Oh, 1 second. If it didn't have bugs, they can't add more features. Yeah, and if the game ran too smoothly, you know, the pay-to-play aspect of this game, I also think it's very good that they cap the amount that we can spend, because if we could spend all we wanted in this game, I think the joy is coming from making things hard to achieve, and when you finally achieve them, you feel a bit of joy. So if they made it so that you can just buy all the stones and all the gems on day one and max out your tower, I think the game loses a lot of its charm. Doug, hello, how are you? Who's a tryhard? I'm trying hard today. Dude, this op resistance battle condition sucks. I need the PBH ASAP. Wait, there's op resistance today? I didn't. Wait, what? Is there op resistance? Thorns Resistance, Knockback Resistance. Is it a different league, Antonio? Yeah, Thorns Resistance sucks. Sorry, op resistance sucks because ops and death ray do most of our damage. The unfortunate thing over here is that when commanders come along, they might buff the tank enemies, and under tank ultimate it would be dangerous. Bless me. Oh, thank you very much, Kosa. Mike, after little consideration and heavy bias, I want to commit to smart missiles. Yeah, boy. You're gonna go boom boom. Look at that. One of a max. 1165 damage. Okay, so about a third of my chain lightning damage. And Mike, just to let you know, smart missiles, chain lightning, and inner landmine, between the three of them, at the end of this run, you're gonna see that my smart missiles does the least damage. So just bear that in mind. I do think that smart missiles are very good at doing priority target damage though. So when the tanks get buffed, or when there's a saboteur around my wall, which I hope we will see later, you will see all the missiles just firing off on it, and I would like to believe that they are actually doing good damage on the saboteur or the tanks. The worms are spreading. Immortal King, hello, how are you? I'm in Platinum. I was thinking that the battle condition is same for all the tournaments. No, they are not, Antonio. So in every league, I think you get one new battle condition that can emerge. So for instance, in Legends League, let's say we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 battle conditions. In Champions, it would be 5. And then what's one down from Champions? I presume Platinum. Platinum would be 4, and so on and so forth. But those battle conditions, they would be pulled from all over the place. In the sense that it might not be the same draw of battle conditions across the different leagues. However, in every tournament, we will either get energy shields down or death defy down. We won't get both of them together. So in this tournament, it's energy shields down, which means that death defy down would never happen. So it kind of locks up this one slot, and with the remaining 5 slots, it would be from all the different battle conditions. We choose 5 of them. Akish, hello, how are you? I just died at 595 waves in Legends, hoping to get near key soon. Oh, well, I hope you get there soon, Akish. What is the bar for keys nowadays? At what level do we get keys? I honestly don't know. Oh, view all prices. Okay, so I should know this. We start getting keys when we get rank 13 to rank 15. So rank 15, it gives us keys. Oh, in my bracket, you have to get like over 900 waves. That's rough. That's rough. Yeah, I guess you gotta pump up that damage nowadays. With the echo and everything, everyone's damage got inflated. So damage masteries become very strong nowadays. I mean, I invested in smart missiles before the dim core buff, so it's more of a sunk cost fallacy. Well, you know, the probability that they would buff smart missiles is probably higher than the probability that they would nerf chain lightning, because I think people would revolt if they did that. So I think they would actually buff smart missiles at some point, one way or another, and the buff wouldn't need to be massive. You know, they don't even need to buff the damage. They just need to make your smart missiles like, if this is my target priority, my smart missiles must fire at fleets. If there is a fleet that comes in, it has to fire all onto that fleet. If there are two fleets that come in, 50-50 or something, right? But they will only target fleets and until the fleets are dead before they target something else. If they could do that with smart missiles, those smart missiles would be smart, and you know, it would be strong enough. Now, I just noticed something weird. Let me. I need to manage this first. So we check out the tournament. My black hole is on. Once my black hole falls, why is my Thunderbot not synced up? Did I mess up the mathematics? Okay, so we... Oh my goodness, guys, I'm an idiot. Oh shit. Guys, I'm so stupid. Oh man, you know, here I was thinking that I was really smart. I could cover the gap of my black hole by running these two substats, black hole duration and black hole cooldown. And then now my black hole is at 46 seconds cooldown and I'm trying to sync it with my Thunderbot at 50 seconds cooldown. I'm an idiot. Ah, damn it. But so tryharding is bad for our performance, guys, because you know, I could have rolled in 2 poison swarm substats instead. Instead, I chose to roll a black hole. 2 black hole substats. Well, on the bright side, one day when my Thunderbot gets to 9 seconds duration, I would be able to use that strategy. This is annoying. I need to vent it out on someone. And where is Kristen? Kristen! You're laughing at me. Kristen, say, tell the chat that you will be back while you reflect on being mean. Well, let's put you in a timeout, Kristen. The guy who will most enjoy a smart missile buff is Spartan. Why? Why would Spartan enjoy a smart missile buff? Does he have very good smart missiles? Hey guys, this is what I do to my moderators. I bully them because they gang up on me. Thankfully, Kristen's the only moderator here at the moment. Now I gotta do another run. I can't do another run, man. Every time I mention a film. Oh, whoa, look at John the lurker. Hello John, how are you? Oh shit, John's a moderator as well. Blue words, damn it. John and Kristen ganging up together. Not very good. My mods are all almost 201 and I still don't have assist mods unlocked yet. Finding that cut masteries are better power spike, currently at 50k lifetime stones. Anyone correct me if I'm wrong. Cut masteries are a very strong power spike, and honestly, if I were you, I would do the same thing as well. But perhaps I'm trying to remember. Perhaps unlocking the core assist. If you are using damage, Immortal King, just unlocking the core one to get, like, you know, either Primordial Collapse or Dimension Core in there for farming would give you a bit of a power spike. Even at epic level, Dimension Core is going to give you more stacks on your shock, so it does a bit more damage. The cannon and armor can wait. If you need the control, just equipping a basic space displacer would help a lot with just stunning enemies. The generator one would be good for econ. At some point you're going to need the econ, but I don't think there's anything wrong with just focusing on your card masteries for now. Doug says, I watch Ryan videos not to learn what to do, but to learn what not to do. Really? My videos are informative? Are you trying to say that my videos are informative? Because they tell you what not to do? Spartan was an OG enjoyer of smart missiles. I think that Tax told him to upgrade them in the beginning. Oh really? I never knew that Spartan was using smart missiles. But man, I'm pretty sure I began developing my smart missiles before Spartan. I'm pretty sure of that. I'm pretty sure that when I developed my smart missiles, Spartan haven't started playing the game yet. That's all that we can do around here with this content creator. Richard, why do I need this many moderators? People insult me as often as I do others. Well, honestly, I don't know what the role of the moderator is. It's just that, you know, there's people who are always tuned into the stream. And every now and then, like, so Kristen and John, they are both, like, really advanced in this game, right? If there are people who require some help in the game, these guys can always help them out. And, like, you know, they probably provide better advice than I do. So why not make them moderators? Spartan inverted 6k stones it. Mission failed successfully. You know, earlier today on the JPlays Discord server, I was saying that you know, I have to confuse people on my videos or on what the meta is and stuff, so that, you know, we hinder other people's progress so that we can make progress of our own. Spartan invested 6k stones in smart missiles. I see. Okay, cool. I hope he enjoys smart missiles. It's really fun to play with them. It's very satisfying watching all of the missiles connect onto the same enemy. And why is my cash multiplier so low? Am I not using my cash card? I am. Oh, maybe my lab just sucks, I guess. I'm only getting 6 billion a minute. Oh shit, I took a hit. What hit me? Oh well. Oh, there's an overcharge now. Oh boy. Took out one hit. Can we get it? It took out second chill. Okay, we got it. Now there's energy shields down today. Am I at risk of being in trouble? It's only 2.2k waves at this stage. What is going on? I think what I need to do is we need the target priority to include fast and range enemies. Yeah. He hates them. I inform others to get rid of the competition. Yeah, yeah. You know, it's a misdirection. Hey guys, look here, but I'm doing something else. Guys, Black Hole Plus is the new meta. Go for Black Hole Plus, man. I'm really hoping that Smart Missile mod comes out. Smart Missile is my favorite ultimate weapon. But I will probably go Poison Swamp first, sadly, after Econ and CF Plus work. Yeah, Immortal King. Poison Swamp is really good combined with CF because it stuns enemies. So if you've got a strong CF, I would say 10 is more than enough. Once you get your CF to plus 10, it will probably be good to just work on your Poison Swamp. I wouldn't say that you need Poison Swamp plus, but getting 1 or 2 Poison Swamps permanent would greatly help and synergize very well with Chronofield plus. And then thereafter, I would say develop ILM and Smart Missiles together, but you will probably reach a stage in the game by the time you're done with your Poison Swamp where you would kind of be forced to develop your Chain Lightning damage really high just to be able to farm the higher tiers unless they change the game. So, you know, it's still a ways to go, but Chain Lightning does very good spread damage, so it's still going to be strong. And developing it gives you a lot of good damage overall. Nu says, I'm hoping they do something with Smart Missiles, especially that it was my first. Yeah, it was. No, Chain Lightning was actually my first ultimate weapon. But I did invest in my Smart Missiles very early on, and back then it was just to deal with protectors during Obelisk level farming. So I had 11 quantity and 20 seconds cooldown, 500x damage for, like, you know, well before card masteries were a thing. Before I got GT Plus even. I think even before GT Plus was a thing. That was when I was developing my Smart Missiles. Oh, I just got my 3rd year relic. Congratulations, Mike. What does it do? Is it the damage per meter one? You guys are good with Smart Missile. My first was Poison Swamp and invested in this because I didn't know about the trio. Antonio, I think Christian wouldn't mind if I tell this story, but years ago when Christian was a real beginner in this game, his first ultimate weapon choices included a choice between Death Wave and Golden Tower. And guess what our dear friend Christian picked? But I'm sure, like all of us, when we first started playing this game, none of us knew what the hell was going on in this game. So the nice thing is that just because we didn't choose wisely at that time, it doesn't mean that it hindered our progress at all. Really, we might have just messed up like that initial first bit of the game, but then I'm sure nobody, when you first started playing this game and you weren't very serious about it, you would be like, I don't care, it's just a game, man. Oh, there's this thing called a tournament. What does this tournament do? Do I actually have to do tournaments? Can I just farm the game? Oh, I forgot to do this tournament, and yeah, whatever, That happened all the way until, like, I eventually found myself in, like, Champions League back then. I was like, oh shit, I'm in the highest league. And I'm still getting, like, position 5 or 6 in most of my brackets, so I must be doing something right. Okay, maybe I should try playing this game a bit properly. And then 1 stone pack turned into 2, and then 2 stone packs turned into 3, and then, well, here we are. Christian is still a beginner, does tournament with farm setup, etc. Yeah. Oh, that overcharge got our wall. Okay. It seems like we have recovered from that ordeal. We have now gotten almost 2 energy shields back. So I think it was a bit of an unlucky, might have been like an unlucky ranged enemy that got us when our black hole fell or something. Not the new useful death wave, but the old useless one. Oh yeah, Kristen, I remember now. The old death wave, it just fired off 1 ring, right? So you wait like 4 minutes and 50 seconds, and then the tower goes boom, and then that's it. There's 1 ring that flies out. There is no residual wall that pops up, and if there were no enemies on your screen, let's say it fired between the waves, you killed nothing with your death wave, and you tagged nothing for coins. I don't think there were even coins associated with death wave back then. It was terrible. The old devil was the reason I went glass cannon. I hated how micro you had to be to gain coins. Exactly, yeah. So nowadays I don't think newer players would be able to relate to this, but every now and then I look at someone's account and I say like, oh, you're actually doing very well for where you are. But people nowadays is more like, I want to be as fast, as efficient as possible, right? And to me, I stayed in tier 11 for something like 18 months. And for 18 months I was doing like Oblast Devil. So I would use the cash in the run to manually click on enemy health level skip and enemy attack level skip for the first 1000 waves of every run. So it takes like, the first 2 hours of the run you would be setting it up, and only after I've set it up I can then change my card setup, take out the cash card, and then like switch off my ultimate weapons, go to bed, switch off my chain lightning, go to bed, just use smart missiles to farm, and then when I wake up, it's just in time for me to turn on my chain lightning so that I can kill the enemies, and then I can farm for another hour before I die, and then on the way to work it's like repeating the same process all over again. It was like, that was real insanity. I can't believe that I actually wasted, I'm gonna say, at least months of my of my life, like staring at this screensaver. And the only thing that really looked nice at that time was just that when a protector comes into my black hole, it doesn't die, and then every 20 seconds 11 smart missiles fire, and it basically nuts all over that protector, that ball of protector enemies, and then they all die. And I feel this sense of satisfaction that from investing into smart missiles. And that is why I had this huge sentimental value with with smart missiles, because that was all I was looking forward to in watching this game. Oh, and there, if it connects all on the same enemy, it looks like this on my screen right now. It looks really nice. Antonio said, thank God I didn't enter the game at this time. Yeah, I don't know why I played this game, man. Like, I even saw the light one day, guys. I quit the game for like a year. More than a year. And then one day I opened YouTube and I saw Zeradin uploaded a video, and I was like, oh shit, I remember him. I wonder what this game looks like now. And then I opened that video of Zeradin's, and then I found myself re-downloading the game, finding that my account was still there and continuing to play with the game. And a lot had changed by then, so yeah, I can't decide if I regret joining, replaying, restarting the game, because I realized that before I quit the game, it was a lot less expensive to play the game, but nowadays it's really expensive to buy all the packs. I what on the protectors? My tower nuts this green stuff all over the protectors, Mike. In quick succession. I don't know why it's green though. Let's check out the bracket. Should I slow the game? I think we will be fine. Okay, let's check it out. KG, okay, so Hacker's probably ended. KG seems to have overtaken. KG is going to give me a run for my money, right? So I think they are going to get to at least 2600 waves. We should be a bit... Oh shit, I lost my wall. Oh, it's overcharged. Okay. Uh-oh. Uh-oh, that's the second wall. Okay, we got it. Yeah, see, so if that overcharge egg was there, I would have liked... I think a good buff to smart missiles would be to have all the overcharge, or all my missiles firing onto that overcharge enemy. Just like how it was all connecting on the Saboteur. But that was just because the Saboteur was right at my wall. Yeah. It would have been a lot nicer that way. Mike says pause. Mike got creeped out by my smart missiles firing all over protectors. Now if I'm gonna be dead around the 2900 region, using my demon mode strategically soon would be ideal. So if I could get my demon mode out around 2500, before 2500, that would be ideal. So it's up around 2800. We can then pop another demon mode there. Try to save ourselves from a fleet around that time. I think before 2800 we should be safe. Okay, there's a commander here. We just nice. Let's use the demon mode now. Yeah, that seems good. Now we're down. We are up 26 Q of health. No, 26 Q of damage. So I think that's enough. Hey JP, hello. How are you? JP's here. Kristen, are you here? Oh, Kristen, you're here. You're here. One second. I need to engage with the audience. Let's start a poll. JP. Should JP sing? Yes and no. Okay, wait. Should we listen to JP sing? Yes or no? I'll block you. JP, you're gonna see how many of the audience loves you. JP, bear in mind, the question was should we listen to you sing, not will we listen to you sing. Bravo says I'm leaving if we don't play the JP song. My favorite singer. So actually guys, you know, a couple of, I think it was last week, I was up to about 10,000 gems. So I had saved up some gems, and I had a chat with JP, and JP was saying that I should just gem rush some labs with it. And then it didn't take very much convincing, but I decided to gem rush 2 levels into attack and ultimate weapon echoes. And so after that I came on stream and I was like broke, right? And JP was saying, you know what, just gem rush it. I will do a rain dance, you will get gems, right? And I will have enough gems in case they launch new modules, right? Yep. And then so I was like, okay, I'll just gem rush it. I gem rushed those labs, and then JP one day we were on Discord, you know, he showed me he turned on his camera, and he was like, I can try to dance but I can't dance, and so JP tried to dance. And then we streamed later on that day, and Azra was so nice, and Azra got us some gems, and now we're up to like 20,000 gems once again. So JP's rain dance actually worked. That was really, really, like, I mean, it was very shocking. And I guess as well, if you're here, thank you very much again once again for the gems. Crazy man, it all works out. Kristen, 75% said yes. Wait. Okay. So we have agreed. Well, there's only 8 votes, right? We have agreed that we should listen to JP sing. So let's end the poll. And let's create a new poll. And the question is, should we make Christian sad? Yes or no? And I think this will obtain a higher response of yes, right? Antonio again, hell yeah. Can we make a song with Christian's voice? I'm going to use his video with Ryan. Which video? Oh, that collab video. Yeah. Do it, Kristen. Do it, JP. JP, I already have a song. Yeah, but honestly, I think that song of JP singing, it was really nice. It's very soothing. There's even like the acoustic and all, right? But it just cuts off so abruptly after like 1 minute, and it's very unfortunate that happened. It would be really good if like there was one of JP singing all the way to like the chorus, and ends at the chorus. It would be like submission to the voice. Wait a second. So what is going on with the chat? People want to listen to JP singing more than they want to see Christian sad. And more people actually voted for wanting to see Christian sad. JP, the chat doesn't like you very much. Or maybe, wait, they actually like you so much that they would rather put off seeing Christian sad. Oh no, our damage is down to 3.66Q. Oh, it's 18, okay. Are we doing in... With Tex got to about 2600 waves. Tex is currently around the 4000 wave in tier 21. 4000-ish. I think 4000 waves in tier 21. So KG is probably weaker than Tex. So KG is probably about at the end of their run, hopefully. I'm hoping that that's the case. Oh, Tex has cleared it. Okay. 4606 waves. Nice. Wait, 7 weeks until the update, JP? I thought they are releasing it end of June. Like mid-June to end June. Wasn't that what they said? Yeah, so I think with tags it was the extra ELS that he obtained. Because he got some investment into ELS. I think that ELS helped him with the tier 21 milestone. Because tags has very good damage development already. Zach, hello, how are you? You had a tough bracket today. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that. My bracket is good, I think. Oh, 2666 was 4th. Jeez. What was first place? Like 3.3, 3.4, 3.2? I think it's crazy that like you know, we are midway through the version, not even midway through the version, and already people are like clustering up all the way. 365 what? 3651 waves in your tournament? Really? What? I mean, currently on the website, Greenie is topped at 3641 waves. Unless I need to refresh it. Yeah, Zach, so it says on the tower .lol 364. Oh, okay. 3 rank 1 with, I guess you're saying 3395 waves? 3395. I don't see anyone with 3395 waves. Oh, 3351. No, wait. Huh? 3351. Iatron? Is it Iatron? Sage. Go easy, I'm weak. The dude. Yeah, I mean all of those guys, they're all like regular, topping their brackets. I'm glad I haven't met any of them for a while now. We did get Ghetto for 2 tournaments, but I'm okay because I've spoken to Ghetto before. I don't mind losing to him. It would really be very annoying if I kept getting in the same bracket with like I don't know, some of them that I've never spoken to, like Shad Ilay or something, right? Sure, they're stronger than me, but then I don't want to keep getting beat by someone I don't know. I would rather get beaten by Kristen. Because at least, like, you know, it's fun, right? Like, oh, I can exactly pinpoint where I am relative to his performance. And I think if we did a tournament run together now, it would not be possible for Christian to beat me with his with his farming setup. Oh no. Wait. Let's pause the game here. Do I nuke this? If I don't nuke this, would I die? It's buffed. What should I... Let's see. Let's lower the game speed. Okay, that was a miss. Okay, we took 1 hit there. Okay, we got rid of them. Oh my goodness, that was scary. That was very scary. Really, Kristen? You think? Okay, so wait. Before I get back to that conversation, let's see if I think I should increase my range to 60 meters now, because those tanks were just too close. So now we put 2.2. Oh, there's an overcharge. Okay, we got rid of the overcharge, thankfully. We had a Death Defy there though. But in any case, we got rid of it, so that's good. I don't think you can beat me with farming setup now, Kristen. Depending on the battle conditions, of course. But because I think with farming setup, you would be getting to about 2700-ish waves. But I should be able to exceed 2700. Unless you can go to like 2900 with farm setup. I don't know, man. I don't know. But by farm setup, I mean like you're not using project funding and you're using black hole digester and stuff, right? Appa, hello, how are you? Sad. Why are you sad? Oh no, I took a hit. You're down? Next tournament stream. Me versus Christian. On Saturday? Wait, but... 1 second, JP, there is a big problem. If we did that, it would mean that Christian would have to speak on stream, and then I would get cancelled. That would be bad. That's a terrible idea, JP. He can be muted. I saw it. Yeah, I saw what you guys were trying to do there. Better he can send a recording of the run. Oh my goodness, I wouldn't want to watch Christian do a recording of his run. Knowing him, he would probably just put it at 1x speed and do the run. Why would I mute the only reason people show up? Yeah, I wouldn't mind trying actually, honestly. Like, we could do it. We could do it. JP, would you like to host the stream? Because I don't think my computer bandwidth can handle it. My internet is terrible. Ah, damn it, I just lost my nuke. Sorry guys, I wanted to watch Ryan's tournament, but I'm a man of my word. I haven't heard the JP song yet. Oh, sorry Robert, yeah, sorry. I got let down a rabbit hole. So it seems like less people want to see Christian set than they want to hear JP singing. So JP, I guess we have to hear you sing, my friend. I can try, but not this next one. Okay. Yeah, we can do that. One day if you decide to host, we can do that. So now I have to find JP singing. Show more. How do I? Oh, there. Christian. Wait, does that mean I get to go live on JP's stream? JP gonna get cancelled. Okay, we will, you know, we will try our best for this run first before we engage with Rubber's request. Tier 18 could go up to 5,000, but tier 19 only went up to 500, so I'm a bit sad right now. Yeah, it's... The jump is very difficult, isn't it? I cleared tier 18 attack dissonant, but then tier 19 I only got it to like wave 1000. Takes a bit. The jump is so significant across tiers. I'm guessing that if like I had a really decked out EHP, I should be able to do tier 19 attack echo. Maybe I can do tier 20. I don't know if tier 20 is doable. I think it is. But yeah, my EHP is bad, so... Uh-oh, there's a buffed commander. I think we need to lower the game speed for this. Okay, we got rid of one vampire. We got rid of that commander. Nice. So I think this vampire would die. There's a buffed commander, but it should be fine. The buff vampire. Buff vampire is not dying. I mean, guys, you know what? This is really dumb because I got more damage, way more ultimate weapon damage between last tournament and this tournament, and it seems like we are struggling a lot earlier now. Grimon? My current bracket in Legends, you need 1200 waves to get rank 15. There's still 3 camping at wave 1. Ooh. Is that how it currently is now? I mean, it's very hard because everyone is so strong now. And I guess that's what happens when they make card mastery so easily to access. You don't need to get your econ first before you can get your card masteries. But then it's like I feel like it's a trap, you know. We fire our smart missiles now. Can we kill them? Can we kill them? Come on, man. Come on, man. I think one hit here and we're dead. Oh, we have an energy shield. Okay, right in the nick of time. Man, that oh guys, our demon mode is back. All right, we survived for a bit longer. Oh, there's a saboteur. Did it disable anything? It disabled inner landmines. Okay. I think that's fine because we still have space displacer mines proccing. So this saboteur should be okay. Sven, hello, how are you? Oh, this is stressful. The tank ultimate is starting to overwhelm. My damage is basically non-existent without the demon mode now. But I'm trying to hold off on my demon mode until we get like an overcharge or a protector or something. This is stressful. I do need to focus a little bit on the game at the moment. Sven says 8 with 1495. I will get second 100 gems worth of bot respec. Oh, nice. So you get to add. Thankfully there was that overcharge. Sorry, I was reading Sven's message. So I guess you're gonna get keys, and then you'll get the 100 gems of bot respecs. Nice. Offbricks, good luck with your tournament run. Thankfully, we only lost one energy shield as a result of that overcharge appearing. So now our damage is back. We just have to hope that the next couple of fleets would be saboteurs. .75 AD health. Oh, I forgot to check out the boss stats today after all. Let's see the next boss, this one over here. Look at how much the AD, no, the Pulsar Harvester reduced its health. It started off with like 150 something AD, now it's like 22 AD. Yeah, level reduction was like more than 80% of the boss's health. So I think Pulsar Harvester is like an obvious choice for tournament runs, especially once our damage starts scaling down so much. Okay, thankfully it's a saboteur, this one. We are basically just nuking all of the saboteur with our smart missiles. All of it are going there. It's getting nice clustering with the tanks as well. We are actually hanging on. We are almost at 2800. The target for today would be 2878 and above. 78 waves. If we do get overcharged and stuff, I hope that it would be like during my Thunderbot spawn or something. And we also haven't been very lucky with the Death Defies today, I gotta say. Given that there's like no Death Defy down. Sven says trying tier 18 now. Good luck with tier 18, Sven. I've absolutely no defensives left. Missile Barrage and Nuke are going to refresh in about 100-ish waves. Can I even survive like 100? If we make it to 2900, I would disable my auto nuke. Oh, nice! It's another Saboteur. Okay. So we should be getting good amplification. Thankfully, there's no mass enforcement today. Mass enforcement would be terrible. We got rid of that Saboteur. Nice. Okay, this boss's stats, yeah, looks very nice. Looks about what we would expect. Bosses should not be an issue today. Eventually, I think it's just going to be tanks that will get me. Like, tanks break my wall and then Overcharge just comes in, shoots, and then we die. I also noticed that Space Displacer, because of so many tanks being active, we are not really getting that many Space Displacer procs. Well, I say that and then suddenly we get so many Space Displacer procs. That's annoying. Let's check out the damage. Yeah, IOM is like, I mean, it's so much damage. It's 20 AE compared to 4.2, 4.5. Surprisingly, my Smart Missiles is doing better than Chain Lightning at the moment. And this is only IOM plus 2. Imagine if it's IOM plus 4. We haven't even maxed out our Chrono Jump lab. Level 9 Chrono Jump. Oh, there's a Saboteur. What did it disable? Oh, it disabled GT. Okay, that's fine. Look at the missiles, it's just firing on that one unit. These guys have so much HP. How many stacks of smart missiles is this, man? And it's finally dead, okay. What was that? 4,270. So if I remember correctly, the last time there was Tank Ultimate, my smart missiles also did better than chain lightning. I'm guessing smart missiles are very good for tank ultimate when they start piling up. Well, you know, it's about the same at the moment. But bear in mind, my smart missiles has like 1/3 the damage multiplier of chain lightning. Treble says, I've discovered the secret in tournaments is to get more waves. Yeah. And you know the other secret, Treble, is get good brackets. How are you? Almost at our amount that we should be having. Oh, there's an overcharge. Okay, thankfully we have the Thunderbolt proc on it. Now all that we hope for is that we kill it. It's taken out two energy shields now. Can we get it? Okay, that's the 3rd energy shield. Come on, Empot. Go down a little bit. Go down a little bit. I think this is it, guys. Nothing is hitting that overcharge. Ah, there we go. 2882. Okay, well, killed by overcharge. Nothing was hitting the overcharge, and that is why I do think that if we had that smart missile buff, it would be very good. Oh well, let's check out the stats and listen to JP sing.
Tell me you feel before you pay. All the things I said to you, everything that made you feel brand new. But tell me I'm the first to go. 'Cause maybe I don't wanna know if all the words I said to you ever made you feel as if you're blue. Maybe I'm only reminders of what we were.
Yeah, okay, so Rubber is happy now that we have played JP singing. JP's probably sad. I don't know if he's still listening. I'm just thinking about I'm just thinking about what I could have done differently in that run. Doesn't seem like anything would have helped me kill that overcharge. And comparatively, we did get less commanders than usual, which I think is nice for tank ultimate battle conditions. But man, that overcharge was tough. That overcharge was tough. Oh well, okay. But I mean, looking at the damage over here, I do not regret getting that 2 levels into inner landmines. Last tournament, okay, this is 27.39 AE, right? We got about 5 waves more than last tournament. 5 waves more than last tournament. We can, I guess, compare the damage. Last tournament inner landmines was what? AE. Oh wait, this was the one without without inner landmines. So 4.51 AE last tournament. So it was almost the same as Chain Lightning in terms of damage. Right, and then I got 1 click into IOM plus and 1 click into IOM damage, and suddenly it's like 5x of Chain Lightning damage. That's insane, the scaling. Inner Landmine's really strong, eh guys? Crazy amounts of damage. Oh well. I guess with Tank Ultimate, earlier we were talking about Poison Swamp. It's also worth mentioning. With Poison Swamp, with Tank Ultimate, because tanks live for so long, we get a lot more Poison Swamp damage today compared to before. Yeah, and Smart Missile damage, I guess, you know, it's not bad. It's just way less than Inner Landmine damage. Master Chief, hello, how are you? Let me guess, confusing more players to stay ahead. What are you talking about? I don't confuse people. 2.65. Uh-oh. Why am I... Oh, right, yes. Okay. So I need more shockwave size here. 2.65, right. I need to lower my range. 30 meters. No, 98 meters. Okay. Enhancements done. Yeah, this is my farm setup, okay. Now I need to switch back to my farming setup. Now I wonder if perhaps removing Pulsar Harvester and instead using Singularity Harness, removing Harmony Conductor, instead using Chip. I wonder if that would have helped me survive that overcharge a bit better. Because there was no way I could tank that damage. Not with the amount of health that I was having over there. And I didn't get any lucky death, like the death penalty procs. So perhaps even using Astral Deliverance might have helped. Yeah. Oh. Wrong one. This thing goes to my assist. This thing goes to my assist. Assist. What's this guy? Oh, Singularity Harness, yes. Okay, so this is set up properly. Fetch and summon goes here. Farming setup. And finally, we need to reroll our Dimension Core for the 3 GT substats. Okay, so earlier today we tried using the Black Hole Duration, Black Hole Cooldown. Honestly, I felt like that was a waste. It might have been better with the double swamp substats instead. But yeah, it wouldn't have changed the result by much. If anything, all of that extra stuff that we did, we got more echoes, we got more damage, we got more control. It gave us 5 extra waves from last tournament, so I don't think it's very worth it. We will just keep our farming substats from now on. Master Chief, let me guess, confusing more players to stay ahead. Yeah, boy. How does it feel to be cheated by me? How did you do this tournament, Master Chief? Yeah, but I'm happy with this tournament overall. We basically getting first place. I hope. And what do we get with this tournament rewards? Am I able to get another level into IOM Plus? I think if I could, that would be very nice. Okay, we got our GT cooldown. It's a good one. I looked up to you. You were a real one. I haven't ran it. Yeah, you know, it's called scamming people. I mean, you know, you didn't give me all the information I needed. But then again, right, all the advice I gave to you was basically what Kristen told me to do. It's like a flow. The information flows from, like, Kristen tells me to do this, and then I do this, and then... Oh, yes, I do want to put in Chain Lightning chance. Okay, so the reason why I'm putting in Chain Lightning chance or GT bonus, if GT bonus comes up, I would keep it. But I did tell Zevon that I think GT bonus is good. And he said that it does nothing for his coin. So I would roll in either Chain Lightning chance or GT bonus and pick whichever comes up. If GT bonus comes up, then I can't do the test. But if GT bonus does not come up and we get Chain Lightning chance, then I can see the before and after effect on my coins per hour. Alright, so nice, we can do the test. It's Chain Lightning chance that rolled up. Okay, done with this. Okay, so I've got more Chain Lightning chance, double Chain Lightning, actually triple Chain Lightning substats for farming. Yeah, okay. And only one GT bonus substat. Okay. So we'll test this out and see how that goes in terms of coin. Again, this is sorted. This is sorted as well. Am I missing anything? This is done. This is done. This is done. Labs. Oh, right. I need to make enough to put in something. What was it that I was putting in earlier? Hold up. What was that lab? Oh, tank ultimate. Okay. There we go. Okay, and I think by Saturday's tournament, we should be able to gem rush the last level of Chrono Jump. Between now and then, I think we can afford the next click after this tournament, so I'll do that. What is the tournament reward? 425, 437 gems. 430, yeah, we would just barely be able to afford the next level of charge mites. So that's awesome. Max this out, max this out. And I think we are all sorted for our farm run. Okay, so this would be a good time for me to wrap up the stream. Thank you all for joining, and all the best in your tournaments. And I guess I will catch you guys in the next one. Oh wait, Vampy, how many stones did I invest in IOM? Yeah, you can have a look. This is my stats. It's not much at all, just like a couple of thousand stones. And IOM plus 2. Yep. But okay, all the best in your tournaments, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.